Ah, my dude. Should have bathed in the blood of his friend. I wonder what this is all about.
Various tools.
Interesting. So I guess that's it. I'm done here then. Alright. Ah!
Hi, honey.
No, no. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help them? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
Yeah, damn stream keeps buffering. I was just apologizing in the chat as opposed to trying to say it. That is a bloody good idea.
Wow. I think I just found the weapon that killed Carl and Maya. No DNA or prints. So this knife must have been thoroughly cleaned.
Archive report matching data pattern. Can we pick it up then?
Got the knife.
Sharp-eyed. I wish I could say I was sharp-eyed. That was all down to MJ, that one. Whew. We got a street art. That's a mural.
A mural depicting some kind of abstract art. Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
Fractal pattern. Looks like flowers hugging. Actually, yeah. To be fair, flowers hugging look
Looks like
about
two
right.
flowers hugging.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
Ah, there we go. Still swinging over to analytical mostly, but oh yeah, I'm still wavering in the middle there. Okay, so we've got northwest, east, and to Mimir Road. Let's head east. Man, I can't believe I didn't think of using the blade scanner on those scrap. Swear, man. This is why you need people in the chat to help you with these things. Right, we've got solar panels, a door, a distant tower, junk heap, and to the junk heap.
Some fairly advanced solar panels. Those alone should be capable of powering up several blocks. Not sure where that door leads.
Well,
Not sure where that door leads.
why don't we investigate?
A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk.
Can we use enhanced vision on it?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I guess
The
not.
junk piles extend some half a mile into the empty eastern part of town. I doubt they're being added to, though. Nordson residents seem conscientious about recycling.
Okay, so we can head to the junk heap, or we can head south. Oh, let's go and have a look at the junk heap, if it will let me.
I don't have a reason to visit the junk heap right now.
There we go. The game making the decisions for me. Okay.
And anatomically correct, gentlemen.
Well, at least it's anatomically correct, I suppose.
Nice soothing sounds.
Wind chimes. Can I cut them down?
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Does to me. I didn't actually mean to go in there. I just wanted to see if the robot did anything. Okay.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vulture's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
I can't tell them to cut the silliness. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about the recent murders. You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here. Oh, do I go for the snark? I go for the snark.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
No, you said shoot.
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
I do. You're being very rude, Vera. You are. You're just being very rude. Okay,
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
oh, for goodness.
Ever see this key before?
Nope, first time. It, looks really nice.
Ever see this key before?
Nope, first time. It, looks really nice.
The bastard was calm the whole time.
Do you know anything about this book?
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near them.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
They're the ones who were murdered. Okay, let's get to some of these questions. Actually, hold on.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Yeah, well, we kind of know who it is.
Do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Ah, yeah. I think I found what he needed them for.
Really? What was it?
A water tank of sorts, but that's all I can say.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? no! You'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
So I take it you have no idea who killed Carl?
None whatsoever. Wrong place, wrong time, maybe. He didn't seem like the type of guy to make enemies, anyhow.
Oh dear. So that's a dead end. Let's see if he knows anything about Maya's.
What do you know about the murder at the museum? Maya Strand.
I don't know anything about the attack, but I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
This is going to be some interesting conversation.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nutjobs.
So I'm wondering if the collapse is some kind of AI revolution, maybe? You know, the whole, you know, building things with artificial intelligence is incredibly dangerous, should not be done, and yet here we are trying to do it. So, you know.
I guess you heard what happened in the recycling center.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this, it's getting real scary out there.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
This guy is incredible.
Do you know where I can find the school teacher, Melinda?
I'm not sure who that is. What does she look like?
Light brown hair, fair skin, mid-20s or so?
Oh, just my type.
They're all your type, Nissa.
That's not true, Pops. Only women. And, well, some robots.
Quiet, boy. She's not interested in your goddamn preferences. Now, Agent, there's a lot of ladies like that in Nordsund. A picture would certainly be helpful.
I have one right here, but it's not much to look at.
You weren't joking. I can't do much with this. Let me know if you find a better one.
Fair enough. I will.
Guess we will end up having to pay a visit to the school at some point if what is said is true and she's actually a teacher. Let's see what he thinks about Commissary Anderson.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, you know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Huh. That's clever.
That's nice.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
A little. He came by every now and then, buying things for the recycling center. We've been talking about automating some of the work there.
Yeah? Anything out of the ordinary about him?
I wouldn't say so. He was a quiet, nice guy. A real shame what happened to him.
It certainly was one way to go, though to be fair, it was only his, he was thrown in there post-mortem, so, you know, wasn't as bad as it could have been.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was crammed with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Oh, bless him. Right, well, I think I found out pretty much all I'm going to find out
I'm
here.
off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Okay, what have we got around here? Crab
What
robot?
did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
Oh my god.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
That's fair. Crikey, he's got quite the selection. Tube robot. What's this one then?
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
Oh my god.
Cute little robot. What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
Just whack people over the head with it.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
So, Ufa the concierge. There we go, he's got a name. We got the teapot now. Alright, I think that's about all we can do here, so let's head back to the shopping district, where we get waved out by the kooky machine.
Volter's Robot Emporium.
Volter?
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down.
Oh, really? Okay, so we can go to the back to the junk heap, robot shop, town square, entrance.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Yeah, you do. I clicked on it for you to go there. No, we're back here. Right, let's head to the school then. Wait.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
And a good way to get it. Free, clean. Hello. Kids'
Looks like
clothes.
a few kids left some of their clothes here.
Oh, so it's school out then.
Looks disconnected. Probably not worth the energy. I don't need to rummage through that.
Are you perfectly sure? Ah.
Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. Some are from way back when the school was founded. No names anywhere, though.
Rats.
There are a number of women here who could be Katerina. but it's hard to be sure without something specific to go on. Plenty of outdoor activities planned for the children.
Oh, well, at least they're not stuck indoors all day.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I doubt Katerina would hide anything in here. Too exposed.
Ah, but sometimes it's easier to hide things in plain sight.
I don't need to rummage through that.
You do, I told you to.
I think the children grew these themselves. That's good. Gives them some practical skills.
Ah, yes. Growing your own cress.
Drawings of different plants and trees.
Who hasn't done that
Close-ups
before?
of their nuts, leaves, and seeds.
Okay, so we've got the classroom.
Empty. Guess there are no classes today.
I am distressed. Okay, right. Has Carl been in here? Figured perhaps maybe Carl's fingerprints might have been on some of the painting, pictures, rather. You got nothing to smart scan here. Leonard's DNA. Doesn't look like he's been in the school. A boot print. We'll check the shoes. Nope. And we'll check Maya's body, bio. Well, clearly I do not need to be at the school, so let's leave. Let's check the canteen, see if there's anything new in there. No point going to the clinic yet, because you won't have had the info through. So these guys
I don't
are back.
have anything else to say to him.
Okay. Well, we will check the balcony, just in case. There's nothing. Right. Back to the town square. Oh, actually, we could head to the police. While we're here, let's head to the police station, see what we can find out. But I think I might be able to get into the museum now. Coffee maker, thermos, Anderson's office, seats, Vera's quarters, Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
I'm going to assume you didn't catch Katrina.
What do you think of Walter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
That's weird. The other guy didn't have much of a boss name for it. Oh wait, I've got the murder weapon now. I probably should have showed him that.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
He's the front man of it all.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
Some. I found the weapon that killed Carl and Maya in the recycling center, but it's clean.
So the murderer must have stashed it there after disposing of Leonard.
Probably. It was placed in the metal recycler, so maybe the killer meant for it to get smelted down and destroyed.
Sounds like a plausible theory.
One that sticks, to be fair.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
How convenient of a line is that? Just saying you're bad with names. I'm crap with names. But a man in his position should not be shit with names.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
Not at all. I only first learned his name this morning.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Well, I think that's about all I'm going to get out
That's
of
all I
this.
needed.
Very well.
Oh, fudge, actually.
I had a few questions.
By all means.
Yeah, alright.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
This weapon killed Carl and Maya. I found it in the recycling center.
Then all three killings must be connected. Great work, Agent. We're one step closer to catching the killer.
I'm a good
Are you
agent.
familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me.
I can't say for sure.
Yeah, we've already
That's all
had
I
that.
needed.
Very well.
Very well. Fine. Begone, vagabond. Wait! Let's see if we can find records on a Melinda.
I don't think I need to look her up.
Rats.
I don't think I need to look him up.
Lies.
I don't think I need to look him up.
False information.
I don't need to look that up.
Yes, you do.
I don't need to look that up.
Frickin' hell. Fine. Fine.
Hello again.
Hey there.
Have a look at this. It's the weapon used to kill Carl and Maya.
Looks generic. We have hundreds of knives like that in town. Any prints or DNA on it?
Nope, totally clean.
Damn. Hopefully it could still be helpful in some way.
Hopefully.
I found this among Leonard's remains.
Ah, probably his key then. Unless the killer dropped it in there. In any case, I don't know what it opens.
I'm a little disappointed that
I'm
you
off.
have absolutely
Good luck out there.
no hints as to what it could possibly open. Damn. I wonder actually if they caught... They put out an APB for Melinda. I don't think they've caught her yet though. No, didn't think so. So where to go from here? I mean, we could go to the clinic, but I think the museum's the place I need to go. They won't have picked up the body parts yet. So...
Hi there. I see that there's been some progress with the fallen power line.
Yep. Feel free to head in now.
Great. I'll do that later.
No, you'll do it now because there ain't nothing else to do. Oh yeah. That's a big robot. What have we got to access in here then? Certificate, information stand, the hovercraft, a button, drone button, history button, healing tank, star map button, household robots, military robot, and a globe.
This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR. Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse.
Path of the Pilgrim. Pilgrim's Prayer. Oh, there's some shenanigans going on here. Okay.
Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
Certainly looks it. Let's push the button. Unlike the kid in the toy store.
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen.
I think I get what I need to
these
do.
were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war.
Let's push a button.
No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
Okay. We get to push a button.
Due to the third decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and N Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the third decree. Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of exposition here.
The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the third decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the third decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the third decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines.
Mentioned of the singularity event there, one of many events that are expected to wipe out all of humanity. The Grey Goose scenario is one of them. AI is another. It is basically the singular event that will wipe out all life as we know it.
A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic.
I could really do with one of those. Hubble, bubble, toil, and whatever.
It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time.
Those little house robots doing the chores, getting angry at their masters.
It shows various star constellations. Apparently the ones we planned to explore with some incredible new rocket engine that they were about to finish when the collapse happened.
Oh, okay, that button activates the little robots, and that one activates the star maps. Okay, so we've got a room full of buttons. We have an information stand called Path of the Pilgrim. In the book, we have Pilgrim's Prayer. I am invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I'm nearing my goal and press on for another full day. Right, okay, so I'm invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies. I have impeccable aim. And I'm nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. That be the hovercraft? Huh, no, okay. Hang on, let me head back to the town entrance. If I go back in, it might reset things. So, I'm going to assume that I need to push the button for the tank, because that invigorates people. We got the star map for people looking at the sky. We then have impeccable aim. Maybe the world?
Whoa.
Yeah, I kind of figured it out once you have to click the world button a few times. Dab! Dab! No, dab! I can't do it, I've got a freaking wall here. Oh dear.